Monday, April 12th. It's currently 8:32 a.m. and today I actually go see the orthopedic surgeon to talk about a surgery or other options. So I gotta get there at 9:45. My appointment isn't until 10, but I have to be there by 9:45. I'm 22 minutes away, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get up and get my day started. So, yeah. Okay, so it is 9:48, probably 9:49, honestly. I'm like 5 minutes late, but technically 10 minutes early, which is fine. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in and keep you updated. Okay, so I am back home. It's 1:06 right now. I've actually been back home since maybe like 12 something. I just been in the bed getting my emotions together. So I was approved for surgery. So yay! I was so nervous. I didn't sleep at all last night because I was just in my mind. I got this feeling that I'm gonna get told no, even though I know that my curve was extensive. It's only 53 degrees from what she said. So in my mind, that's not too bad, but they said that that's pretty bad. I guess to qualify for surgery, according to like my insurance, you have to have like a 40 degree or higher. So I was at 45, between like 42, 45, I can't remember, when I was like in 7th grade, and I was like like 16 years ago. So it's not that bad that I only develop a higher curve over, I guess a larger curve over such a long amount of time, but it wasn't like an inch every year or whatnot. So that's really not too bad, which is why I said that it's not too bad of a curve. So Dr. A, I think her name is spelled pronounced Dr. Anna Thirst Christian. I can't pronounce it. But she's at Emory, I think it's at Emory Dunwoody at 59 Executive Park. She's an orthopedic surgeon. So when I got there at around like 9:50 or whatnot. I checked in, and then I had to pay off a balance. So my balance was like $207, and this is my receipt. I don't know if you can see the amount. It's around this thing. So I had to pay that off to see her. I checked in, everything was fine. They gave me like a little questionnaire to fill out. I'll include that little video or a picture or whatever that I have of it somewhere in this video. So they gave me this little questionnaire, and it was just like medical history. It asked you what kind of problems you're having. It asked you to describe your pain, when your pain originated. So if you didn't see my first video, I've had scoliosis all my life. I honestly can't remember my pain starting when I was like 7 years old in 3rd grade, and it was more of a standing thing. But now that I'm getting older, it's standing, it's sitting, it's pretty much everything. So I went ahead and put that on my paperwork. They took me to the back room. Well, they actually took me to the back hallway. They weighed me. So when I first saw Dr. Bruglovich, is my primary care, I was 165, and she put on my chart that I was overweight or obese, one of those. So that was like 165 back in February. So right now I am at 149, so that's not too bad. I don't remember if she weighed me when I saw Dr. Bruglovich. I think she just asked me how much I weighed, but I think I was still like 160 at the time in February. So now it's April and I'm 149, so that's not too bad. But I didn't even have to lose all this weight. Dr. A said I didn't need to lose the weight, so I'm just going to gain it back because I'm a little too skinny. So I'm in bed. I'm just so tired because I've been up for a long time. I just want to be in bed. And I'm packing up my room to move, so it's just a mess where I normally do my little videos and whatnot. So disregard the cute little headboard and all that. She did my weight. She did my height. So I'm 5'1.5". So I'm still a little sure I'm getting a little weight, get a little height. She asked me, she's like, oh, hey, did you gain an inch or whatnot? And I was like, no, I think I've always been the same height. I don't think I've gotten any taller or whatnot. So, then I went to the back. Another nurse or somebody came back there and she gave me a gown. And I got a video with the gown on. It's a gown and like these little weird hospital shorts. I had to leave it with the back open. I didn't know I was supposed to tie it up. I thought it was just to be the back open. So, but it was with the open part on the back part. So I had to put that on. The physician assistant came in. I can't remember her name, but she's a cute little lady. She came in and she did like reflex tests. I didn't understand why she did the reflex test, but she said that I guess apparently I have like a pinched nerve, so they're pushing on my nerve. So she had to make sure that I didn't have like any numbness. So she did a little triangle thing and hit my knees, and then she like rubbed my legs to make sure I could feel all my sensations. She asked me a bunch of medical stuff, the same stuff that was on the sheet about where's my pain, when it originated, all this other stuff. I had to stand on my toes, stand on my heels. I had to walk back and forth so she could see my walk. And then she told me to bend over, but in the morning time, I'm just really, really stiff, especially when it's that early. Didn't really stretch or whatnot. And I got in the shower last night, so I didn't get in the shower this morning. So I was just really stiff. So it was a little bit difficult for me to bend over, touch my toes, but she said it was fine. So I touched my toes, she was in my back, and then I think that she did my blood pressure, which is like a little bit elevated, but I think I was just kind of nervous. Because I'd be nervous. I don't know, my biggest fear is they're going to tell me no. So I just be so nervous about that. So she left. After she did the little physical test, she left, and she went and got Dr. A. So Dr. A, I honestly thought she was going to be like a little old Indian lady, but she's probably like in her 40s or whatnot. Cute little short Indian lady. And she just came and she talked to me about my x-rays. I got a picture of my x-rays somewhere. She came and she asked me like if I had like any MRIs or whatnot besides my x-rays. And I was like, no, they only ordered me the x-rays. And I don't know if y'all can see these. They're like, I don't know what I'm looking at in this picture. I honestly don't know. I just see a spine. And then this one. So that's when she said that she measured my spine to be 53 degrees, if I can see it right. She said I had something going on in my hips. She circled it. She said that it looks like a disc is slipped or moved, and it's rubbing against my hip bone, causing like a bone spur or whatnot. And then it's like something else going on in that big gap over there. I can't remember exactly. Yeah, I just had some stuff going on with my hips. Let me put this back up. So she said that pretty much I would have like a total fusion from like but she said that when I get the MRI, she wants to do an MRI first to see if my bone is pushing into a nerve and to see if anything else is going on. Because she said that I was really twisted. So she wants to make sure like no organs and like vital stuff is being affected. So if my MRI come back with stuff on there, she's gonna order a CT scan. But she said that based off the results of the MRI and the possible CT scan, she would know exactly how far I'll be fused. She doesn't think I'll be fused all the way down to my pelvis, but she said that it's gonna be an extensive surgery where pretty much most of my spine is gonna be fused. If you don't know what fused is, it's just when they put the screws and the rods in, they kind of pull you together. She said that I'm gonna get an X-ray. I guess like a mobile X-ray or some shit like that, where they just kind of, it's like they have you leaning and bending and stuff like that to see how straight you possibly get at the surgery and whatnot. So I'm definitely gonna work on my flexibility because I want to be as straight as possible. So I don't get all that until May 17th. They didn't have any availability, and she said that I could have gotten it today, but she said that she didn't want me to have to wait a long time to come back and talk to her about my results. That she wanted me to get my MRI and whatever in the morning, and then right after I come down to her and have my appointment so we could talk about the results because it takes an hour. May 17th, and this is like my little appointment card. May 17th, I go in at 8:30. My appointment isn't until 8:45, but she said get there early. And I got to call like 2 days in advance to schedule the MRI and whatever. And then I get there at 8:30, go to the 4th floor, get everything. And then I have to wait an hour because it takes an hour for the results to be available, which is fine because at 9:45 is when I have to go back downstairs to see Dr. A. And she's not going to see me until like 15 minutes after my appointment start. So my results should be available probably 15 minutes after my results come back. My results should be available. And then we're going to talk about surgery and how far down I could be fused. But again, she said that I may not be fused all the way down to my pelvis. I guess I'm probably going to have an operation or something else going on with my hip to kind of fix the bone spur, the dislocated joints and discs and all that. But the hip thing is more than likely due to my boyfriend because he's heavy. And the whole sex stuff, yeah, I tell him all the time that it hurts my hips and I put a pillow under there. He doesn't want to listen, so here we are. And it kind of makes me sad because I'm kind of worried that I am going to get fused down to my pelvic. And, you know, when you're fused that far down, you have, like, no flexibility. Like, you can't bend. You can't, like, you really can't do anything at all. Like, it's all learning how to accommodate yourself completely over. It makes the whole process longer, and I don't really want that. But she said that with the surgery, I can pretty much schedule whenever I want to. So technically, I have to wait for the MRI. If I want to get the surgery May 30th, then I can if I want. But because I have nieces and have family and I have nephews, And I have baby nephews, and I still want to hold them and stuff like that. So probably schedule it until like August, maybe the first week of August. And then my nephew's birthdays are in July 18th and July 30th. So I want to make sure that, like, you know, if they do a birthday party, that I can be there and stuff like that. And then once everything, all the family stuff is knocked out, pretty much school starts again, I can go ahead and just go get the surgery, and I can spend the rest of the year healing. She said that it'll be a 6 months full process before I could do like any lifting. So like if I do Amazon, I have to wait 6 months to go back to Amazon, but I can still do like Uber Eats because it doesn't require much lifting. But she was like, yeah, just expect to be out of work, to be pretty much at home in bed rest for 2 months, or at least until I feel like I can manage my pain and go out and do all the other stuff. So I'm gonna shoot for like 2 months, maybe 3 months max of savings, just in case. But you know, with Uber Eats, like you can work a couple hours and make plenty of money, so that's perfectly fine. So she also told me about she asked me about my physical therapy actually, and she's like, oh, do you do anything that's like scoliosis related? And I was like, because with my physical therapy, it's literally just stretching. Like I lay down and I'm holding my phone, my right hand, so I'm using my left hand, and I would just like stretch and move, like cross over, and just mainly like core strengthening. So I was like, when Dr. Karada put my physical therapy thing in, it says core strengthening, but apparently I wasn't supposed to do core strengthening. I was supposed to actually do scrot therapy, which is physical therapy for scoliosis. So she told me to go downstairs and start physical therapy the same day with somebody named like Sarah or Susan or something like that. But when I went downstairs, the lady at the front desk, she was like, no, you can't see Susan the same day. The earliest we can get you in is like May 12th. And I'm like, because the lady told me to just do one session with Sarah to see if I like it. Because the scrot therapy is not really going to fix me. It's going to help me like manage my pain or whatnot. But she said that, you know, if I like it, then I email her and she'll make me more appointments. So I guess it's okay that I don't, that I got it for May 12th. I guess it's fine. I mean, I'm not really stressing it. It's not really going to do anything to like help fix my curves. So I'm not really going to too much worry about it being so far off, being a whole month away. But she said that it'll help me after their surgery with the techniques. So I don't think I do physical therapy after I get the surgery. But yeah. And then when I come back in May, she told me to fill out this whole pamphlet. And this is for the physical therapy, May 12th. It's at 10:30 in the morning. And when you do physical therapy, they give you this whole pamphlet. And it just asks you, like, what you can and can't do, your pain, how long you can walk. Like, it says, what is your current level of work, school activity? What describes your appearance of your trunk? Well, this is a little thicker. It's really, really thick, by the way. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little more different questions than my other physical therapy things. So yeah, so I guess that's all that I can touch bases on. So I'm excited. Because I've been wanting this so long. Like, I literally just cried the whole car ride because I was just so happy. But I was also just a little bit sad when I found out that I would have to have another procedure on my hip. Hopefully they can do it the same day, but I was just a little bit sad because I was like, I don't want to be fused down to my pelvis. But I was happy because I know that I've been wanting the surgery for a long time. But I just kind of had like a fear, and everybody told me that, oh, you don't need this, and to fuck it out. So to know that it's like I'm just a little like a step closer to what I really want in my goal, it's just like a heartwarming feeling. Like, it just makes me happy. So yes, I'll do another video maybe around May if anything else happens. So yeah, so that's it. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comment below or follow me on Instagram, Campaign Tuition with a K. So yeah, I'm just excited for all this to start. So I'm just so happy, But yeah, thank you.